All right, Tony Taveras, Classic Physique Pro. I am here with NPC News Online at the Republic of Texas Pro Show. We have a bikini competitor here ready to rock it, none other than
Lexus Redmond.
All right, Lexus Redmond is ready to rock. Tell us, Lexus, about a little bit about your mentality going into this show, because from what I heard last year, you were in the Olympia in 2020. So you've done 3 shows this year so far. What improvements have you made going into this show?
Oh, I think mainly it is my mentality that's kind of changed. I used to be so focused on like numbers and like who's going to be there, and this time I'm really just focusing on the feedback that I got from Sandy and all the other judges, and really like pinpointing those things and making sure I'm bringing those to the stage. I just want to be better than my last self. That's honestly the goal. Okay.
So what were some of those things that Sandy told you to improve on? Because your last show was Patriots. Okay. And how did you do at that show?
I took 4th place last week at the Patriots Challenge, and my feedback was a little more shoulders and a little bit tighter in the legs. So.
Okay. So how do you go, and curious, because I'm not a bikini competitor, obviously, right? How do you go about making those improvements in 1 week for those bikini competitors that are listening? You said shoulders and
tightening up my hamstrings.
Okay, so how do you do that?
So with my shoulders, I didn't really pump up my shoulders backstage at Patriots because they're usually too big compared to the other girls.
Okay.
So this time we're looking more just to pump. We gave them a little more time to recover after my last shoulder days, so they're not so inflamed. So we should be able to see how that looks backstage tomorrow. Okay. And then with the tightening up my legs, I mean, that was just changing up my cardio. We didn't want them inflamed, so incline treadmill.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah. Awesome. Tell us something that we don't know about you, something interesting, something off the wall about you personally that you'd like to share with us.
I mean, I am a llama fanatic, so if you
that's different.
yeah, like if you usually see me backstage at shows, I usually have my llama slippers on.
Okay.
And I guess another interesting fact is, I mean, a lot of us competitors use like potatoes, sweet potatoes for our carbs and everything. Okay. I'm terrified of potatoes.
Terrified of potatoes? Wow.
Like when they grow those legs, it creeps me out to no end.
What do you eat? What do you eat for carbs?
I do rice. I mean, if someone else will like cut them, I have to buy them and literally cook them that day. If they stay any longer, I can't sleep. It's not working.
So mainly rice. What other carb?
Oatmeal, cream of rice. Yeah. If I have to do potatoes, I suck it up.
Okay.
Suck it up for the sport.
Oh, that's a pretty cool fun fact. I haven't heard llama ever. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So is there anything, last year, 2020, you did the Olympia through COVID and everything going on in the world. Is there anything that you had to face or overcome from an adversity perspective with this prep and the last couple of shows?
I mean, last year definitely took a toll on my mental capacity. It's different not being around people and not seeing faces. So like going to the gym, having all those different vibes was, I didn't realize how much I like relied on that. And then we went through the whole quarantine, and I'm like in my garage doing my workout, and I'm like, dude, this is rough. Yeah. And it still like took a toll on me this year. Like I got really in my head, but I actually started seeing a therapist and talking things out. And I learned that having my anxiety and everything could actually take a toll on my like physique. Yeah. And it would
absolutely it will.
Totally a game changer when I like started talking to my therapist and releasing all of this stress and everything. So
you walking out on that stage tomorrow, what would you say is your number one strength that you are going to showcase above the other bikini competitors? What would it be for you?
I mean, everyone, I guess, would say like my taper, my small waist and taper.
Okay. Okay. Awesome. Well, we look forward to seeing you rock the stage tomorrow. Best of luck. We are here at the Republic of Texas. Tune in tomorrow to see her rock the stage. Nice meeting you.
Yeah, nice meeting you
Pleasure.
too.
Absolutely. Pleasure.